of Inside the Vinyl. I'm your host, Tim Bianconi. If you would go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel below, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content, that would be appreciated also. So I got something in the mail today that I've waited several months for. I pre-ordered these sometime in the fall. They were supposed to be here in December, but got pushed back a little bit because the label handling the reissue wasn't happy with the test pressing, so they sent it back. And now here it is, January 2024, and I finally have my reissues of Petra's Beyond Belief from 1990, Unseen Power from 1991, and Wake Up Call from 1993. Now, with the exception of some South American versions of Beyond Belief that I've seen on eBay, I think this is the first time these three albums have been issued on vinyl in America. I'm not 100% sure about Beyond Belief, but I know the other two have never been issued on vinyl, so this is really exciting. Now, over the summer, the same label, Girder, re-released and reissued remastered digital CD versions of these same three albums. I got those last summer. They sound amazing. I've since picked up some other vinyl, the Petra 5 record box set, as well as a couple of Bride albums and some other things from Girder. Everything I've heard sounds amazing. They do an amazing job with their remastering and their reissues. And again, like I said, they sent it back. They sent the original test pressings of these back because they weren't happy with them. So they want to make sure you get quality. And I have no doubt that these pressings are amazing. So let's take a look. All right. Let's take out this little thing here. And oh boy, I am so excited about this. You have no idea how long I've waited to get these on vinyl. All right. So there's Beyond Belief, front and the back, before we take the shrink wrap off. All right, so it says Girder Music proudly presents Petra Beyond Belief 180 gram orange vinyl remastered. Yes, this is really exciting. And they've remastered pretty much every other Petra album from 1979's Wash Is Wider Than all the way through Wake Up Call, which we'll get to in a few minutes. Still hoping maybe at some point they get to those first two records, Petra, the self-titled, and Come and Join Us, as well as all the stuff that comes after Wake Up Call. But you know, time will tell on that. We'll see. All right. Whew, I'm so excited. All right, there again, front cover of Beyond Belief and the back. Let's go ahead and see what we have inside here. All right, so we have a lyric sheet and then a picture of the band, just like would have been in the CD or the cassette back in 1990. Now there is a little bit of tear right here on the inside of the inner sleeve, but we'll let that go. That happens eventually with most things anyway. All right, so there we go. There is the 180 gram orange vinyl of Petra Beyond Belief. And I can't even tell you, like, if, you know, the original, this looks like, the original stickers in the middle, because I don't know that there ever were any. And if they were, they probably looked more like, since these originally came out on like, they're out on Curb Word now, and Girder handled the remastering, but these originally came out on Word and had regular, like, secular distribution, whatever you want to call it, through Epic, if I'm not mistaken. So they probably had Epic stickers in the middle if they would have been released. But anyway, all right, so there we go. There's Beyond Belief. All right, so let's put that there. Let's go ahead and move on to 1991's Unseen Power, one that I am 100% positive has never been released on vinyl. So there's the front cover there. Back. This is exciting. I was excited enough when these came out on CD remaster because I've been waiting years for that. But when I saw that they were doing vinyl reissues, oh my gosh, so amazing. All right, so this says Girder Music proudly presents Petra Unseen Power on 180 gram blue vinyl. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what that looks like. All right, so there we have the front cover again with no cellophane, and the back. There's a little damage in the corner there I might have to address. But anyway. All right, so again, we take out the inner sleeve and we have a lyric sheet on one side, and we do have pictures, band pictures and liner notes, again, faithful to what would have been in the CD and cassette versions back in the day. And oh boy, look at this. Look at that blue vinyl. That's sweet. The orange vinyl was pretty cool, but this is better. That's really cool. That's really pretty. That's really fancy. All right. So far, so good. You know, again, maybe a little bit of slight corner damage on the top corner of this one. I don't know, maybe I'll have to contact them and, you know, see what we can do with that, if anything. If not, I'm not that worried about it. All right, and last but not least, 1993's Wake Up Call. All right. Now, all three of these albums feature what was probably the most prolific lineup of Petra. I think they made a total of, well, if you count On Fire and you count the First Praise album, 5 records made with this lineup, which included, of course, Bob Hartman, John Schlitt on vocals, John Lowry on keyboards, Louis Weaver on drums, and Ronnie Cates on bass guitar. And I think all of those, with the exception of this one, were produced by John and Dino Elefante. This one was produced by Brown Bannister, and has a little bit different sound, a little bit rawer. Maybe not quite as hard rocking as Beyond Belief and Unseen Power, but definitely a little more raw, But anyway, there we go. Wake Up Call without the cellophane. In the back without the cellophane. And this one says this is supposed to be yellow vinyl. So let's go ahead and see what that's about. All right, so again, just like the first two, you've got a lyric sheet on one side, and on the other side, you've got a picture of the band as they were in '93, as well as liner notes and everything else. So let's go ahead and take a look at this yellow vinyl. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Side A, side B. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. So I got to say, even though my favorite album of these three is probably Beyond Belief, as far as the vinyl, the vinyl colors that they distributed with these, I got to say, first and foremost, Unseen Power, but this is a close second with that yellow. The orange is cool, but it didn't quite pop like the yellow and the blue does. But I'm sure all of these sound great. I can't wait to get these on the turntable. These are amazing albums. In fact, this one right here, Beyond Belief, is Petra's best-selling record. It is one of 2 gold records they have currently certified, and is held in high regard by most people. I actually prefer the album before this, called On Fire, but this is a great record. All 3 of these are great records, and I'm so excited, and I'm super stoked to get these on the turntable and give them a spin. Really hoping, like I said, that Girder goes back and works the first 2 records from the 70s, as well as everything else that came after Wake Up Call, because they still made several more records that could see potential vinyl release. So fingers crossed. That's all I've got for you this time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out new content. I've got the rest of my Unboxing the Vinyl series, where we open up reissues. We open up new albums. We also open box sets. Sometimes those are CDs, sometimes they're vinyl. It just depends on what's coming out. I've got my Lost Classic series, as well as my live album series. And I've got some live footage from some festivals and concerts over the last few years. And last but not least, if you're a fan of disc golf, I've got some mediocre disc golf coverage starring some very mediocre players, myself included. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace out. There you go, boy.